Actor Pratik Gandhi is in the midst of a career high, portraying Mohandas Gandhi in director Hansal Mehta's series that had its premiere at the Toronto International Film Festival. The first season of the series focuses on the time period between 1888 and 1915 in Gandhi's life. Pratik first captured popular imagination by superbly playing Harshad Mehta, the notorious stock market manipulator in the 2020 series titled Scam 1992, The Harshad Mehta Story, also directed by Hansal Mehta. Pratik was in Chicago over the weekend to attend the Chicago South Asian Film Festival, where his film Ghamasan, directed by Tigmanshu Dhulia, had a showing. I had a brief conversation with him on the sidelines. Please excuse the poor audio quality.
First of all, congratulations on all your remarkable success in the last 5 years. I've been tracking, so we are very good.
Thank you very much.
I was going through the synopsis of your movie, Ghamasan. You know, you play sort of a Bundelkhandi superstar.
Yes.
It's again, it's sort of biopic, right? But in a sense, it's biographical.
Yes, it's biographical. It is based on true events.
Yes. So if you look at it, Harshad Mehta to a Bundelkhandi cop to Gandhi. Now that's a dream brain for an actor. Tell me how you thought it.
I'm very happy with the projects that are coming my way. Getting to select something that helps me grow as an actor. Because each film that I've done, especially after Scam released on 9th October 2020. Since then, the kind of films that I've done, it includes almost all different genres. And each character is different than the other. So I've also done good comedy like Madgaon Express. Then there is a good rom-com that I love the most is Do Do Pyar and Vrindavan.
Right.
Got to work with brilliant actors like Then I did Fule, which is another biopic.
Indeed.
About Mahatma Jyotiba, India's first march. And it so happened that both Mahatmas, I'm getting to play both Mahatmas on screen, Mahatma Jyotiba Phule and Mahatma Gandhi. And this particular character, I had worked with Tigmanshu Dhulia on a series called The Great Indian Novel,
Right.
where I had played a CBI officer. And this was his one of his favorite scripts
I see.
that he pitched me when we were shooting the first series together. It's based on a true event. It's a very interesting character. And I have never played cop before this. That too, Bundelkhand. And that's, I guess, a strong hold of technology. A true heart-led story. Very gritty, realistic, raw. And got to work with Harshad Varsi. But you'll see in the film that we both have never met each other. We don't see each other
I see.
throughout the film.
Oh, really?
And that's the best part of it. How the cops will track down the dacoit.
Okay.
And their basic job was to make sure that the smooth election is spent.
Okay.
And in the whole thing, how the events are done now.
I see.
That's the whole film.
I'm curious about your way you approach the Bundelkhandi aspect. Did you have a sort of a language coach, or you just took to the, or there is no focus on your diction or your accent?
No, there is a focus.
Okay.
We just got the Hindi and the Hindi, right? And the Bundelkhandi Hindi is little different.
Right.
The story takes place in Bundelkhand. This IPS, he is not from Bundelkhand. He comes from Delhi to that place.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But he's from the northern part of it.
Right.
So his Hindi is different.
Okay.
And like in Hindi, generally, there are a lot of people who pronounce man.
Right.
Here he pronounced hum.
Indeed.
Hindi. So that changes the whole aspect of it.
It does.
The pronunciation of her is underlined.
Okay, it is punched.
It is punched.
Right.
In every
Pay
sentence.
attention to me, right?
And so that changes the way it sounds. And I love playing with the different languages, creating different characters.
Interesting you should mention that, because when you say something like that, even your body language changes.
It changes, your breathing changes.
Your swagger changes.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
It's interesting. Wait, it's already out, the movie? Or?
The movie is not out yet. It is just doing festival rounds.
So it's premiering here, or you
No,
already
last
done-
year We premiered at Mami,
Oh, I see.
Mumbai.
Okay.
And it is doing a couple of more
Okay.
festivals.
Tigmanshu Dhulia has a reputation of producing interesting stuff.
Yes, like Mansingh Tomar is
Exactly.
one of my favorites.
I mean,
that he did.
that's his wheelhouse, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what-
yeah.
How was it working with him? Because your background is theatre, right? So is his, actually.
Yes.
So how did the two manage to connect from that standpoint?
It's a very, very interesting to work with him. He has a very unique style of storytelling. And most of the time, what happens is that he has the whole film ready in his film. And not to the whole team there.
Okay.
He actually innovates on the lot of things. And he, as you said correctly, that he also comes from theatre.
Right.
He is an anesthetic.
Absolutely.
So he's an actor himself. He writes and he's a director. So it's a very unique combination. Each line that he writes has a meter already written to it.
That's true.
You know, the way it goes up and down,
Yeah.
the way it has to land is absolutely written. But very less scope to go here and there.
You can't improvise.
Then most of the time I didn't feel the need to do that because it is written in a way
Right.
where if you just be present and do it, it still creates magic.
Exactly.
He has a unique style. At least that's what I observed. He explores scene from a high point of the scene.
I see.
So the high point of the scene, he shoots it first,
Okay.
and then we explore it both the sides.
I see.
It's a very unique style, and
It
very
is.
challenging for an actor.
It is.
But because it's my second project with him, somehow I could, understood what
So
he
you
wanted.
have that equation. with
Yeah, now I have that equation.
To digress a bit, one cannot but talk about two of your rather striking projects. One is, of course, Scam, and the other is Gandhi. Let me start with Scam a bit, because like I was telling you offline, I had the interesting, dubious pleasure of interviewing Harshad Mehta for a long time. And I saw parts, I haven't watched Scam fully, but I've seen parts of it. You internalize him very. I was looking at the series from that angle because I knew the man.
Right.
You internalize him very well, but he had an interesting swagger,
Yeah.
which was both swagger as well as he was also difficult.
Yeah.
If you met him, you would think that this guy is not that confident, but the thing that he did was
Yeah. Yeah.
quite striking, right?
Right.
So tell me about the process of approaching someone like Harshad Mehta and then become the great Mohandas Gandhi.
I think I would give it to Mind Theatres. I have done a lot of biopics on stage. Be it Srimad Rajchandra, Gandhi's spiritual guru.
Okay.
Be it the writers, one of the prolific writers of Gujarati literature, Chandrakant Bakshi.
Indeed, he was a friend of mine.
Yes. So I've done his monologues.
Oh, you have?
Yes, his life. It's the play is called Chandrakant Bakshi in Gujarat. So theatre actually, taught me how to approach biopics, especially. Well, without making too much an effort to look like the people, internalize those emotions and internalize the thought process and the psyche actually helps create that character more impactful. So that was the approach last, and it's a very, very fascinating field for me because most of the biopics, all the ups and downs are known to them. Major events are known to them.
Right.
What happened eventually is known. But what must be happening inside the brain and the heart of that person at that time when he was taking certain decisions is still open for interpretation. So that's what I try to tell.
Okay.
And that's what I did in Harshad's character also and Mohan's character.
Right. The interiority of that person.
Exteriority.
Something. Yeah. Coming to Mohandas Gandhi, I mean, going by what I've seen, you start as a young Mohandas in his 19 or
18 years.
We are exactly in the same month in 1888 when he boarded the ship for him.
Yes.
1888.
4th September 1888.
There you go. So, tell me about bringing yourself to a character which is way before he became a grand figure of it. How was it doing?
I love the whole journey. And I don't know, it is I guess universe wanted me to do this somehow. That I have been performing Mohan's character on stage for the last 10 years.
I've seen that,
Yes. And that's a monologue that I performed, Mohan's Masa, which also talks about young Mohan from his school days. And the play ends when he was thrown out of the train. Because after that, his journey changed. And most of the world knows the life of Mohandas Gandhi after he was thrown out of the train. And he went on to become with his choices. So that's the play that I had been performing in 50.
So you were already in the zone.
Already in the zone, and I've done multiple shows, and I do it in all the 3 different languages: Hindi, English, and Gujarati. And it's 100-minute monologue. Somehow, I was internalizing Mohan without knowing that one day I'll get a chance to perform Mohan for a screen, then for a longer format, like a 3-part series. So as far as series is concerned, it's going to be a 3-part series based on Ramchandra Guha's books.
Right.
India Before Gandhi. First season talks about 18 years of Mohan till 43 years of his age. So 1888 to 1950, the first part. What I loved about this particular character, it is absolutely a common person, iconic person. He had different dreams.
Right.
He was never born with those qualities of man. The way I interpret this, that Mohandas Gandhi was never born with kindness, non-violence as a virtue. Along the way, he actually acquired, he understood. He actually converted his weaknesses into strength. So the way I understood is that when he was thrown out of the train, he was like, he must be mad with his own self. And why can't I find that? Why can't I do anything? When he was beaten after that on the horse car, I'm sure what must have happened inside his brain is like, he must have been shattered completely from within.
Right.
That why can't I retaliate physically? And that's when this line comes that true strength does not come from physical strength, it comes from indomitable will. So now, the moment you start joining the dots, that why he said what he said, it is very fascinating.
It is.
So our whole idea of making this series on is to humanize him, not to see him as a mother, as a father, or as Baba. Just humanize him. And that's where the relatability is.
Interesting you should mention it because, like I said, I've been engaged with Gandhi for 45 years, many different angles. I don't think he ever came to terms with being a father, ever. Till he died. I don't even think he took it seriously at any point of time. But I think he had to it was performative after a while. He had to do it because it was expected.
But that's what happened with any public figure, even these days. Even if you don't want to do it, certain things. In today's hyperactive social media world, there are certain things, because you don't want to break that image in other people's mind. For rather good of the country.
Absolutely. To wrap up, tell me about the fact that you played Gandhi for so long on stage. Did you have to forget that Gandhi for this Gandhi, or you brought some of that emotional intelligence with you?
Yeah, so I guess that emotional intelligence helped me to a large extent, because the first 2 episodes covers larger part of my play.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So did Mr. Mehta know about it?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sure you found.
Watch the play. Even Sameer and I, CEO, who actually started the whole project.
Right.
First, he acquired rights of Ramchandra Guha's books.
Okay.
Then I was approached. Then I came. Then Hansal came.